Oh my freaking days. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa, 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 whoa. You better rise up real quick. I don't want to see no low key BPS. That's really low for the evening. 3K. 2.2K. Maybe today is the day to roll on the Hello, man, there's so many people already. Hold up, we're just checking. Maybe today we're gonna rock on our Ethernet data. I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. Not one bit. The game itself is not lagging. Well, hold up, I have some suspicions about the internet for today. Damn, that's real low. Okay, what if we try the Ethernet? Wait. Maybe I just need to hold my hand near the unplug button. And look at this, it's already maybe something. Okay, maybe it's fine. I mean, the kbps is extremely low for some reason, but I think my internet should be... Yeah, it's connected. Okay, real quick, just... On. Oh, look at this. It hit 6K for 1 minute. Yeah, look at this. It's even better like this. Okay. So for today, we're rocking it like this, I guess. Hold up. Man, we have the whole crew tonight. Camouflage, White Arcane Lord, Tiffers. The MVPs. Let me check. Yep, it ain't lagging. Ping is 134. I like the look of that. Okay, I think we can actually streaming live now on YouTube. Chunky Milk 11. And Sloppy, man, we have the full house. Full house in the house. Oh man, how you guys doing? Man, today has been a hectic shift. Like, what am I even talking about? Ooh, my Cornelian sold. I have some news, alright? I saw really cheap Cornelian. Look at this. I actually upgraded to plus 17. This one cost me 400 mil. And I sold my old one for 280. So basically 120 mil upgrade. Rainwatered by work. Bruv, yeah, today I'm like potato today, bruv. Me too. You and me, man, are in the same boat. Basically, hotel was fully booked. And, you know, whoever's changing my shift is also kind of like... You know, I'm starting, so I kind of do a lot of mistakes. But then the other shift also does a lot of mistakes. And it just compounds into oblivion, man. Holy shit. But there you go, now I'm back home, I'm playing, it's gonna be a good day. Or should I say good evening, alright? I don't have much time, but I think maybe today we'll just take that time away from sleep. Ooh, look at this. Damn! That's how a 4-shielder should look, man. Fearsome, but also kinda wonky. Yeah. Hold up, let's get this voucher in. Oh, it would be nice 11 vouchers. That would be good. There we go. What's the best dungeon to farm for players just to start out? Literally, Mapart. Mapart is literally the best. We can check slot extender low prices, and I think they're actually quite big. Wow, okay, they dropped. They did drop. Let's real check perfect core highest. Sorry, not highest, ultimate. 300 mil. Okay, so it's kind of sitting here on the 300 mil mark. Man, I'm so happy that back in the day I didn't buy it for 500 mil. I'm really happy about that. But yeah, today the work was hectic, holy moly. I just finished a call with one of the staff. Even after work, I'm still kind of working. Holy moly. A lot of 4 scores. Because yeah, off stream I've been doing the, whenever I could, just the wing dungeons. Because I don't know, like for the wing dungeons, I'm kind of tired of them, I ain't gonna lie. But it's still like a really good dungeon to do, so I still do it, but I do it while eating and stuff like that, just pop some music, use half of my monitor, and it's just like, you don't even feel it that way, you know? Man, the good thing is about working so long that you can actually, as soon as I log in, I have my troglodytes. Let's see. Anything good? Anything good? A lot of gold fruit, which is nice. That's not what we want. We want that potion of luck, man. Gimme that potion of luck. Did anyone get anything good today from the troglodyte? Okay, last refresh. Oh, 30 mil. I mean, it's still something. 100 mil. Now that's a bit more like it. Now we're kind of talking. You know, now we're talking. Okay, 130 mil. Man, I'll take it. That's a good drop, to be fair. There we go. 30 mil. And of course, the 100 mil. There we go. There it is. Lovely stuff. There we go. Oh yeah, man, hacks. Yeah, definitely. Man, the harder the day at work, the better the loot in my free time. That's how it's gonna be. So I still didn't get any call from the car, basically. There's no news. But they did reach... Well, they basically contacted me and asking for my details. So I guess that's something. Alright? But still no car. And the thing is, once I get the car, it ain't gonna be no fuel in it. Just because it's a new job, you know, and I'm spending money every day to travel, to eat and stuff like that. It's just like, Today, because basically in the hotel, we have like a huge discount on the meals there. You still have to pay it, which is kind of but at least, you know, we have a good discount. So normally, like, it would cost 5 euros for daily lunch. We get it for like 250, sometimes even less than that. So from 50 to 60% off. So I actually put 3 meals. I ate 2 full-size meals on my break. The weird thing is, I couldn't even take a break. I was the only administrator, and basically you have to wait until 2 o'clock. Then you phone the, well, whatever, the managers, and you have to ask for them so they can let you out to eat, all right? And they were like, oh, we have no one to replace you. And at that moment, I was like, you know, I can, like, not smoke during the shifts, right? Because it's really hard to go for smoke breaks as an administrator, because you kind of always have to be, like, at one place. But, like, I said, I'm gonna eat anyways, you know, and at that point I was like, if they say that, oh, you have to do a 12-hour shift with no lunch, like, I would have walked through the door the same minutes. But yeah, they organized something different. They said, okay, why not you get your meals, stay inside, well, they said that they're gonna pay me for my break. So instead of 11 hours of pay, I should supposedly get 12, but I don't really think that's true. And they said, can you just eat and watch the reception at the same time? And at that moment, I was like, okay, still. You know, whatever. It's some kind of compromise, but it's not good at all. So I was eating, and man, like, I could not eat properly. Because the director, basically, you know, the head, Well, she's not the owner of the company, but she's just director. She couldn't handle the administration, the reception. So basically every 5 minutes, you know, she asked me to go to reception and just clear something up. And I'm like with a full mouth of like freaking steak and plovas. I don't even know how would you call it. Basically, there was one chicken dish and one pork dish with rice. And I was eating both of them at the same time. And literally my mouth full like this, you know, speaking to customers and whatnot. It was crazy. And everyone looked at me so weird. They were like, bruh, you're so skinny, but you eat 2 full-size meals. And I was like, bruh, it's a 12-hour shift. You know what I mean? I'm gonna eat. Because I don't eat breakfast as well, because I have to wake up like super early, like 5:30 in the morning, to get to my job by 8 o'clock in the morning. And then I finish at 8. And, you know, the earliest I can be home is like 10:20. So, you know, so I actually ordered 2 meals right away and then 1 to go. And I still have the to go meal. And I ain't gonna go to sleep until, man, I finish all my meals. Because I have a lot of food in the house and I'm gonna finish all of it. But it's kind of nice, you know. I've been watching a little bit while I'm eating. There's this bearded guy, you know, who basically can eat a large amount of food at one sitting. And I kind of got inspired by that. I was like, you know what? Okay, I don't have a lot of time to eat, so why not just eat only 1 to 2 times a day, but make the portions like absolutely massive, you know, so you can barely move. And throughout like 70% of like the meal, I already wanted to give up, but I was just like, nah. Because I was in a restaurant as well, and I attracted a lot of attention, because imagine, man, a skinny guy having 2 full plates, you know, eating in the center of the restaurant, because it was literally the only place where I could see the reception. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm finishing it. The good thing is that it is actually a restaurant, so they cook really, really well. So that was kind of like the underlining. The food I really like there. But yeah, like, other than that, man, the day was crazy hectic. Oh, and we'll see. We'll see. There's like a lot of like issues there. I'm watching you. Hey, that's kind of scary when you put it out of the context, but with context, that's super nice, man. Thank you. Show us your myth. Show us the titties. I don't know why I said that, man. But let's show the people my myth. So for the myth, didn't do too much. Alright, we started last episode. We basically got the first 2 lines. And I did get a bit lucky. Alright, so look at this. This one is 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. 10 out of 10. And then for the rest, it's kind of like, eh. You know, because like the difference between 9 out of 10 and 10 out of 10 is massive. Can you show some? Oh, camouflage, camouflage, camouflage. I also, basically, instead of driving with the bus straight to my bus stop that's nearest my house, I had to stop like around 1.5 kilometers away to get to the shop so I can actually get myself some soda. You know, no beer, no nothing, just soda. But at that point, I must have my soda, you know what I mean? Just some kind of reward at the end of the day. So yeah. Whew. So much for that. A little recap of what was happening today. Tomorrow is gonna be hectic as well, for sure. Like, also, like, basically a group of around 40-something people came in, and none of the rooms were ready. Like, literally none of them. They were supposed to be ready, like, much sooner, but the housekeeping staff was also kind of, like, understaffed or something like that. And I was like, I just have, like, 50 people near the reception, and I'm just like, you know what? Go to your rooms. Fuck it. You know? But apparently only, like, some towels and stuff like that were missing, so it was okay. And I was like, I ain't dealing with this, man. You know, the rooms were supposed to be cleaned like 2-3 hours ago, and none of them were at least marked in the system as ready. So you are prioritizing to upgrade myth, not the stats? Well, I wouldn't say that, because I kind of go in between, right? Basically, as you can see, well, this is the only PvP stat. This is the only one that I'm just... Since it's 5 out of 5, okay, fuck it, you know, I'll keep it. But normally, I also kind of try to aim the stats as well. If you look at all the other stats, all of them are PvE stats. Right? And that was kind of basically the most important thing. If it's a 5 out of 5 or 10 out of 10, and also a PvE, I take it. So this one was just like... Yeah, at that point when we were doing this one, we didn't have too much myth points left, and I thought, you know what, for the time being, this is the best that I'm gonna get. Even though it's PvP stat, at least it gives 220 holy power. You know, but I tried to kind of aim it in the middle. Also, as you know, like on Patreon, I kind of made a demo rap version of like Play Cabal, basically. It's like a 1-minute rap or something like that. It was very spontaneous because I wanted to make the vlog, but then the rain started hitting again and I couldn't do it. So I thought, you know what, it's either make a guide or something else. And at that moment, I was just feeling, you know what, let's try to write some lyrics for literally Cabal and Play Cabal. And just go for it. Of course, like, it's very crap quality because I've never mixed it. And I mixed it myself through Adobe Premiere. But the good news, Chunky, that rap was fire, I love it a lot. I'm happy you're loving it. Because we actually have one of really good sound editors. He's editing the rap, he's mixing the rap as we speak. You know, so he might be done in like a day or two, and then I'll try to make a fire edit. It's only gonna be like 1 minute 30, 1 minute 40 minutes, you know, video, but I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be demonetized, of course, because we're using like free type beats, which are never really free. So I won't be able to monetize it, unfortunately, but hey, you know what? It's something new. I think, you know, sometimes you have to prioritize just the vibe and, you know, all these other stuff rather than just pure income. Do you have any recommendations on what part in collection should be prioritized first? Amazing question, and yes, I do. Because I was preparing some info for the guides and bit by bit. So yes, there is actually one that I would say prioritize as soon as you jump in the server, because it's actually cheap. You're only gonna spend like 20 to 30 million and you're gonna get some nice stats. Let me show you. It might take a little bit for me to find it. It's basically Eka collection page. Should have been... maybe I already passed it. Because basically from special, yeah, basically from 9 to like 15, not 15, till 14, these are like really good to focus on, but there's even better one that literally as soon as you start, you can start focusing on it. Just buy the stuff from the agent shop because it's extremely cheap for some reason in the server. So it makes literally like all the sense just to buy it immediately. Abandoned city. You know, when I need it, I don't find it. When I don't need it, I randomly click on it always. Isn't it that how, you know, life goes? Pim pim pim. Chaos Arena? No, it has to be Eka. Maybe I'm just too brain dead after the shift. I cannot even find it. Eka, I think, is page 4. Streamers crazy. There we go. Eternal Chaos Arena 1 and 2. These guys, as you can see, essence, basically all of these essences. I bought them, I paid like 20 million for all of them. And look at this, like for this page, I already have 64% done. It was literally so cheap, like all of these essences, they're really cheap. Some of them, yeah, are a bit more expensive, like 30 million and 40 million for one. So I didn't buy those, I just bought the ones that cost up to 5 million each. So yeah, like this is literally the best thing. Because we can check Essence of Chaos, right? Essence of Okay, let's try some. There we go. Look at this. 1.6 million. You only need one. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. And you kind of just keep going through the list. Like this one is more expensive, so I didn't buy it. Another one. 1.2 mil. You know what I mean? This one is more expensive. And then, yeah, there we go. 3.4. 3 million. Like, bruv, just... If you haven't done it, do it. Because as soon as I discovered it, I was like, man, I need to... That's some, like, fire information for the guides. You know? So definitely I would recommend to try this out. Oh... Man, that soda is hitting nice. Did someone underbid my voucher? Yes, they did. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Holy moly. There we go. We're the first in line. Now, these I don't really want to sell at the minute. Right? Because I might need... Maybe I'm not gonna need 4-score highest. Just for the pet. But it is kind of messy. Okay, whatever. I'll sell it. 160. Oh, that's... No. I ain't selling for that much. Forget about it. That's way too cheap. 200k. For the 4-score highest, I think it would be like somewhat decent price. But definitely nothing less. Now I want to see if I can get some cheap combat power. Alright, so the Carnelian upgrade. Hold up, let me just get myself a bit more comfortable here. Man, so tonight is looking like no sleep. I ain't gonna lie. Pretty cheap, damn, yeah. So, you know, buy it. Just buy it and don't worry about it. Let's see. So yeah, the Carnelian was a good purchase. I was also looking at Arcanas. Some of them are fairly good value, but... Let me see. Plus 16, plus 17. Okay, so this one is 530 mil. Which, you know, it's... not at the minute. I think the Arcana of Guardian was cheap. I think you could get plus 18 even. Oh no, it actually got a bit more expensive. Because I know yesterday I checked it, it was 900 million for plus 18 Arcana of Guardian. Plus 17 is 500 mil. Okay. So, not at the minute. Right, it wouldn't justify the cost. Let me see, Minesta Chaos Sage. Plus 15. I have plus 16, which is 310 right now. Plus 17 is only 400. But since it's 400, I don't think these will be selling all that much for this price. How much is plus 18? Plus 18 is 1 billion and plus 19 is 2.5. Okay, we still need to grow for this. I could exchange the Chaos Talisman as well, just buy the better one and sell this one. But it's still not looking that juicy, ain't gonna lie. We can do the daily check of the orbs. Maybe, you know, something good popped up, but... My budget is not really that high to look at, like, decent orbs. Yeah, nothing here. Paladinium. The only reason maybe I would get it if I find, like, a crazy good deal. And that's how I like to do. I just like to scavenge, you know, and maybe sooner or later I will actually get a good deal. No, I'm not seeing. There was once a time where I saw like 2 demonite crystals, and they had like a pretty decent extreme upgrade and a pretty decent divine level, and they were like 2.5 billion. And they got sold the next day I checked. So, you know, if you find something good, most likely it's gonna sell the next day. Extreme 3 for 1.5, but it's Paladinium. 1.9 for this. Mission Warrior. I will definitely join the Mission War. Okay, nothing super good. I think I'll just have to build these orbs myself. I mean, this one has max epic option, but yeah, nothing good. Just in case, who knows, maybe for like 500 mil I'll find like a crazy good one. The odds are low, but never zero. Yeah, okay, there's nothing. Let's go to Mission War. Yeah, I try not to skip. Well, basically I don't skip any single wars. If I see a war, I'm going in. Go. What is with the mail? I'm not sure if I can open this. Camouflage doesn't usually mail me something. I was super shy, but there was not many people watch my stream. Man! Freaking go to the Camouflage stream. Camouflage just started streaming. Alright? We need to support Camouflage. Because yeah, he did it on Twitch. And I was actually streaming at the same time, which might have not been ideal. But for me it was like either I stream at this moment or I don't stream for the day. And I don't want to miss any single days, you know? Even if I have like 3 hours of sleep, I'm still gonna stream. Because all in all, still, the YouTube is more important than the job. So I'd rather be like a zombie at work. But actually, you know, make a good stream that day. And I'll be happy. Because yeah, like I'm really happy that I managed to get the guy mixing the rap. So it feels like we can actually get something really good going on. Something special. Okay. We'll see. So the reason I really enjoy the war in 11 in the night is... Where are we going? Maybe I did not go to the right spot. We're gonna be fine. Yeah, I really enjoy the war here. Because Capellas most likely are quite tired of hunting. I don't know, there's just something. That at 11 o'clock I managed to get all my 3000 points. Because I'm just not being hunted 24/7. We'll see if it's like the same deal today. Today I'm not streaming, but tomorrow I will for sure. Yeah man, do it. And post the stream in the Discord. You know? We're gonna promote the shit out of it. We gon' promote it. You could actually write your Twitch name, and instead of my PayPal, I could just pin your Twitch name, you know, at least for like a couple days. You know? Because I was thinking like maybe sometimes put on the PayPal, sometimes put on like the ref link and stuff like that. But for September I'm putting a bit more PayPal, just because September is... It's like September, you know, it's like, ooh. But yeah, but all of the other months should be so much better, to be fair. Because I should be getting paid from YouTube at 21st, then maybe at the end of the month from the sponsorship, and then at the 10th of next month from my actual job. So we'll see. Hopefully. Because then this month is like the biggest in terms of expenses as well, so the timing is kind of the worst possible, but you know, that's always how it is. You just have to go through it. But once I hop in my car after like 2-3 months of just riding everywhere with a bicycle, bruv, it's gonna be all worth it. Because imagine this, I live freaking 22-24 kilometers from the nearest city. And the nearest shop is around... well, the nearest shop is not even that far, like maybe 2 kilometers. Something like that. But you cannot, you know, purchase a lot of stuff because I'll be with a backpack and a bicycle, so you have to kind of plan out or make multiple trips and stuff like that. While I'm working, it's kind of good from that perspective, because I can spend like 7.5 euros and basically have 3 meals out of that. That's literally price of 1 kebab. And I think it's worth it, because I eat like a motherfucking beast, you know? 3 big meals, plus I have like, I still have some cold beet soup. So yeah, I'm eating good. Eating more than like I used to, you know? Because even when I didn't work, I used to eat a whole lot less. Now I think just the body needs more energy and stuff like that. And I don't know, like I've wanted to gain weight for like a long time. And I think instead of trying to manage your day around like 4 meals a day, you know, just have 2 mega meals, you know, double the size. And it should expand the stomach. So the appetite should be much more. Which like I would really love. Because as you know, like I'm not really smoking chumba for like the last month, I think. And the food is really helping with that. Food tastes much better. It's like DRUGS. Just have like a big plate of food. I get so excited, man. And I'm happy that it's switching that way. So naturally I should gain some weight, finally, you know? Because I think now I'm like 68 kilos. Most I weighed was 75. That was when I was like 19 or something like that, like 9 years ago. And I think, you know, I would need to weight like 80, 85 would be like the perfect amount for me. Is Hazardous Valley easy good for upgrade core lows? Hazardous Valley easy, normal and hard, I think all of them are good. You know what I mean? You just check like the ones that you can actually do fast. Because the price between the cores don't change that much. So like sometimes low cores, I think low cores are actually more expensive than the highest ones, you know? Because the highest is basically the most popular dungeons. So people just farm them regardless. So they kind of get a lot of them, you know? At upgrade core lows, you know, like veteran players, they don't want to farm like easy dungeons or like the beginner dungeons to get like force core lows and upgrade core lows. So naturally the price is just slightly bit higher for those. That's why map art is such a good deal to run, because you can actually do 90 runs per day. I know it sounds like a lot, but one map art you can do in like, what, 30 seconds even as a beginner? At most 1 minute. Not even 1 minute though. I would say like 40 seconds, 40 something seconds. You cannot megaphone on war. That's good to know. I just dropped some weight and went from 114 kilograms to 97 with bare minimum workout and just lowering intake calories. Damn. So we're literally the opposite sides of the spectrum, right? Man, I think I would love to be 90 something kilos. Well, if I can still maintain the flexibility, the jumps and stuff like that, of course it would reduce, but man. Okay, maybe for my height, because I'm not that tall. I'm like 1 meter 80 centimeters tall. I think that's around 6 feet, but I've never done the measurements, because sometimes, you know, the foreigners, they ask that. Wait, what? It took so many. Okay, let's go to Capella base, I guess. Or maybe I can just hit this. I can hit this, but it's gonna miss every single time. Okay. So let's try to go to Capella base. So far, we're already doing good, as you can see. Less than 10 minutes, and we already got 1k points. So if it keeps going like it's going, we'll be good. You and me are nearly the same. I'm 185. So not much difference. I wouldn't say that. 180 and 185, it's actually a huge difference. It might not sound a lot on paper, but in reality it is a lot. You know, it's actually quite a lot. Man, I would love to be 185. I think that would be like the perfect height for me. Because 180 is like, you know, you kind of want like a few centimeters here and there. But yeah, if I had this option to add 5 centimeters either to my dick or my height, I would add it to my height. I think that would be so much more beneficial. 185, that just sounds good, you know? Like 180 is like, 185. You know, you kind of add some extra syllables in there, makes it feel respectable. Cries in 175. Yeah, I mean 175 is still not bad. I think it would be bad to be like 160 for a male. You know what I mean? Then you kind of live life on a little bit of harder difficulty if you're living in Western countries, because Westerns are usually a bit taller, you know? But yeah. Because in Lithuania we have like plenty of people that are like 2 meters or like 1.9. And the difference between 1.8 and 1.9, it's absolutely massive. You know, you have to like fully tilt your head, you know, to speak with them. Oh yeah. Where's my soda, huh? There it is. Wait, you see what I mean about the war? Like, it's been 10 minutes and I haven't died once. That's what I'm saying, like, 11-hour war is something special. Sometimes you don't even need to try that hard and you can get your 3k points. Which is basically my goal for every single war. And I don't get it on every single war. If it's like active, I can only get 2,000 plus points. Sometimes I just settle for 1.5k. But when it's 11 o'clock, we get in the 3k. And it feels really good. Funny thing is, both of my parents are pretty small. My mother's 160 and my father's 170. How does that happen? Because my parents are literally all kind of similar. My mom would probably be 170 and my father would probably be 182 at most. Right, so I'm kind of in the middle part. But have my relatives, so basically my father's brother, they're also not that tall, but their kids are extremely tall. Basically there's like a 14-year-old, he's my nephew. He's like 14, 15, motherfucker's higher than me. You know what I mean? Oh, my cat is meowing. Oh, let her inside. But yeah, the nephew at like 14, 15, he's like 190 something. And I mean, to be 190 at like 15 years old, bruv, you know, I don't know why like he is so shy all the time. It feels like he has all the power in the world. You know what I mean? Especially like when you're in school, right? School is where everyone sizes each other up constantly. I don't know, maybe he's just shy when we, you know, in the relative meetings, but maybe at school it's like completely different, because man, having that height, that's crazy, especially at that age, you know? It's basically a same kind of flex as having like a full beard at like 16. You know what I mean? You know that you're gonna get all the girls. Oh man. What shall be eating, Jesus? Potato. A lot of potato. Man, my diet sometimes is just like 90% potato. And that's it. I know at least like... Well, let me count how many different dishes can I prepare. Because I don't cook normally. But everything from potato I can cook. So you can basically slice your potato and eat it with like salad, or if you're too lazy to make salad, you can just pour ketchup on it and it's gonna be fine. Pour some Vegeta on it, you know. Then you can also no, sorry, not slice, dice was the right word. Then if you how is it even called, you know, the where you basically cut the freaking potato in like very, very thin lines. Not with a knife, but with a special tool. So you can actually make kind of like well, it's basically like one big mess of potato, but that I eat with not with ketchup, but completely opposite. It looks the same as mayonnaise, but it's not mayonnaise. You know? It's like a milk product. I'm not sure how it's called in English. In Lithuania, it's called grietinė. So that's at least two ways. Then you can always just kind of cut potato for like 4 times. You cut the potato and you just kind of toast it on each side. But it has to be small potatoes in order for that to work. If you have big potatoes, you can actually cut them a little bit in the middle and then put something in the middle. Oh man, it's gonna be so good. Usually this one is reserved. Oh man, I extended the wrong BM. This is usually reserved for when you go outside. You know, you just put potato in the foil, put something inside of it. It can be whatever you want, to be fair. You can put an egg in there, you know, kind of like a Balkan Kinder Egg surprise, and it's gonna taste wonderful. But for that, you need to put a lot of salt. And yeah, man, that's like easy peasy potato dishes. So I know at least 3 on top of my head. I'm 190 and I have half brother, 2 meters and 2.5, and half sisters in 194 and 196. Damn, yeah, that's like it's running in the genes. You know, at this point, it's a pretty safe bet that your kids are also gonna be like 2 meter tall. You can see the consistency in the genetics. And that's really nice. Because, you know, like being tall is definitely like an advantage in life, I think. You know, but you cannot like pull yourself down just because someone is taller. Because, you know, maybe you have some other qualities. Usually, you know, if you have something, you lose something as well. So you might have like a full freaking beard that looks really good by the time you're 16. But you could go bald by the time you're 30. You know, you never really know. You just have to be happy with what you got. Because I know some like tall people really complain about back problems. So imagine like it's already, you know, if they give you a choice, do you want to be 2 meters tall, but you're gonna have back problems? At that point, I wouldn't choose being 2 meters tall, you know? Maybe for just like 1 to 2 days, just to see how the world looks from down below. But, yeah. Ooh, whoa, 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 all the capellas are there. I think middle is actually, either the capella base or the middle is where we should go. Don't really want to go there because it's a bit hectic. Let me try and squeeze through. You know, there's still a lot of capellas here. Where did you... Okay, let's break this gate. Man, this war is passing by so quickly. Because you can destroy the gate, it still gives points. So it's really good. Let's use max damage. Nothing much. Both me and my brother, we drank a Didn't find another word to replace this. That wouldn't be a swear word. A shit ton of mineral water. Like there's a retirement home at my village and there's one running for more than 80 years now. With full of vitamins. Yeah, vitamins is definitely good. Oh, Luxi is from Lithuania. That's why you're so tall. Because, yeah, like, in Lithuania, I'm literally, like, the shortest guy, like, there, you know? Girls are, like, 170-something. Yeah, but when I was in London, that was probably the only place where I actually felt kind of similar, like... Not tall, but on the higher bracket of things, you know? Because in London, people were like a lot more little. Especially where I lived. You guys must like planes. I mean, personally, yeah, I do like planes. I'm scared of heights. like legit, how to say this, scared, like I'm really uncomfortable, you know? We have this hotel at like 20th floor, and it's really not nice for me to be there. Man, my cat is bugging. I don't know what she's doing, but she's bugging like crazy. Maybe I gave her too much to eat. She just has way too much energy. Oh, look at this. This warrior trying to chase me. I mean, you can chase me all you want, to be fair. If I keep running like this, you're never gonna get me. You know what I mean? Just chase me for fun. To be fair, I could also do this. So give them... Okay, this time I failed. But normally I can outrun the warrior just like every single day. It's gonna be like whoever gets tired of running / chasing. Because I still need to get 500 more points before like we start playing with the warriors. Potato chips. Sour cream? No, it's not sour cream. Sour cream is like very delicious. That's what I'm thinking. It's... You wouldn't eat it on your own. You know, you have to mix it. It's just like an ingredient. To eat grietine on like just like that, you have to be a beast, to be fair. I think that's like the scariest thing. Forget cauliflower ear. If I see like a dude eating grietine just like that, with nothing at all, I'm scared of that dude, man. I'm telling you, I'm crossing the road. I don't want our paths to cross. Because you have to be so freaking... Either in the dark place or I don't know where you have to be to eat grietine just like that. Oh, wow, wow, damn, there's a lot of people. I've been talking too much, right? I need to address the comments. Let's see. Oh, Joseph, hello. Raider, man, it's always good to see you. How is life in official, huh? Is it good? Or is it not good? I had a schoolmate at 7th grade. He was at 191. Yeah, at that point, you know, just everyone would say just go basketball. Just do it, you know. You have the genetics for it. Even if you don't play that well, like, you might not need to be so accurate because you can almost just touch the basket with your hand. At 191 centimeters at 7th grade, yeah, that's also insane. Too tall is bad unless you're pro in sports. Tall girls struggle with partners. Tall boys with shoe size. Yeah, I think for girls being tall it's a big disadvantage, right? Because all of us prefer short girls. I think it's just a universal thing, you know? Everyone wants a girl that's shorter than them. Unless maybe like the lesbians feel like a bit different way, but... You know, if you swing in the straight direction, then yeah, you know. For girls being tall, I think it's quite the disadvantage. Send the tall girls my way, I like to climb. Oh, man. Climb that rank. Climb that ladder, eh? Yeah, I don't know, I think... I only been with a taller girl than me once in my life. It was back at like 8th grade or something like that. And I don't know, it's... Yeah, for me it was a little bit... She wasn't super taller than me, you know? She was only like 3-4 centimeters taller, but... I don't know, I could feel the power dynamic, you know? It's like I come home and she says, you cook, and I say, okay. I'm kidding, of course, but you get what I mean. Dude, I'm 185 and 27 and my back is hitting 50 this year. Man, that is not good. That is not good. To be fair, like, my back surprisingly is doing fairly well, considering how much time I spend sitting in the chair, you know? At the administrator job, I actually spend Out of 12 hours, I think I spent like 8 of them standing up. So I guess that's kind of good from one point, although the legs do get tired, but since I get to sit at home as much as I want, you know, it's kind of like maybe it's good to stand for a bit longer. Let me just switch to the BM2, get my last remaining 200 points, and then we can mess around a little bit. I'm not tall, but my family has back problems. I mean, 185 is tall. Like, let's be honest and truly, 185, that's, I think, considered tall everywhere, you know? Sure, not the tallest, you know, especially in some places like Lithuania and other places where you have people that are like extremely tall. But 185, for the most of the world, you're really tall. And I think that would be the perfect height. Literally, because you can still, you know, kind of just be very, very maneuverable, I think, at that height. Man, my cat is going crazy. Piena, cat. Man, what is she doing? I have no idea. What did I put in that food? She's not normally like this, you know? Okay, 3... Oh, look at this. That's really a nice number. 30. So now I get max level, max points. Well, basically 3,000 points is all you need. And after that, you can just kind of... maybe chill a bit. We can get more points. Why not? What's the deal with needing 3k points in war? You get max rewards or something? Yes, you do. So, and correct me if I'm wrong, I keep forgetting it. 750 points is basically for... man, what is it? I think 750 points for like max honor. Then 1.5k points is for max war XP. And 3,000 points is for maximum amount of honor medals. Or maybe it's the other way around. You only need like 750 points to get 6 medals. Then you only need 1.5k points to get like 10,000 war XP if you know, use the force gems to boost it. And once you get 3k points, I think this medal score, you know, you get the maximum amount. Something like that. Like, I know that like 3k points is like the benchmark that you really want to try and hit to maximize your runs. Same, even at a 2-step ladder, I'm scared like hell and start shaking. Yeah, ooh. Okay, the stream is fine. I remember basically once I had to help my friend with building his roof. And he got on the roof. And then I was climbing on the roof. I looked down and I was like, man, is there any kind of help I can provide from just literally from where I'm standing right now? Because I'm not gonna go any further. Sorry, not sorry, I'm not going any further. I know I came here to help, but I overestimated my ability to climb like tall stuff. What is this even? I keep forgetting. You can actually put in a tower if you want, and I think you use ALS. Or you can build with points. Well, I don't want to use my points. So I think we can just kind of chill for the next 2 minutes. Challenge accepted. Horseradish. Yeah, man. Eat horseradish and you're gonna get tall and strong. It's like literal testosterone. Dofi knows that's what it's called, the potato with cream. Oh, really? It actually has like a special name. Damn. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. I do eat it quite a lot. At least once a week I do eat it. Just because potatoes are super tasty and they're super cheap as well. You know, it fills you up really nicely. I mean, it's just the perfect food. If I was ever in the like some kind of like island, you know, that's like secluded from everywhere. Yeah, I think potatoes would be the first thing that I would try and grow. Because meat, maybe you would find a lizard or something like that, you know? It would be like a feast if you get any meat. But potato would be a must-have. Aww, I just wanted to chill. Iris is like, nah. We're actually winning this war. Happy days. Bread with gretine and some sugar was fucking amazing as a kid. Yes, yes. I used to eat that as well. It's basically like the lazy meal, you know what I mean? Bread works in so many places. You could theoretically eat bread alone and it's still gonna taste good, weirdly enough. Like, I remember I used to make these bread sandwiches, where it's literally only bread. I would take one slice of bread, I would take another slice, and squeeze them as hard as I could. Ajax, you're way too weak to kill me. That ain't gonna happen, buddy. I appreciate you trying, but it ain't gonna happen. You need to be at least this powerful to kill me, you know? Oh, he's still trying. There we go. You can keep on trying. He's like, okay. I think it's personal preference. My girlfriend same height as me. Yeah, for same height, it's... Again, if the girl is like that girl, you're not gonna care about height. You know, it's very superficial. But just in an ideal world, I think you would prefer to have like your girl just a little bit shorter than you. But yeah, man, if she's the one, then yeah. Kind of like the cutest girl at my job is literally the same height as me. I might even have 1 centimeter disadvantage, but... Or 1 centimeter advantage, but basically we're just like equal heights. And there's a lot of like shorter ones, but... they're not as cute. Alrighty, channel 2. Man, I've been drinking a lot of that soda. I don't want to scare you guys, but tall people live shorter than short people. Yeah, I mean, since I never consider myself to be tall, it doesn't scare me at all. That's why I think, like, you know, you don't want to be too tall, maybe even. So 185 is literally like the perfect height. Hold up, let me go to the bathroom real quick. This soda is hitting. And I'm back. Can promote the stream even further. We can take this opportunity to just go and like the video as well. Like the stream, right? It helps a lot. And I noticed that mentioning it at least like 1 to 2 times per stream is a huge benefit. Your likes can go from 10 likes to like 40 likes. On a good day. Thanks to my very good boss today, I had 11,000 steps just in work. Man, I wonder how much steps do I do at work? Because I walk a lot. Because I have to sit at the reception, but at least I'm just walking back and forth. You know what I mean? Just because I couldn't sit all the time, and they actually prefer you not to sit. They prefer that you would be standing all the time. Obviously, that's not gonna happen. So when people are checking in, yes, for the first 4 hours or so, I am standing. But then I'm sitting, and then once like, checking out. And then when new arrivals are coming, then I kind of, you know, stand up for like another 2 hours or something like that. If you stand for a long time, sitting down feels so good. Coco Cat. The cat, yeah, is crazy today. I don't know why. Man, I'm wondering, how far am I down the chat? Because I'm just scrolling it bit by bit. You know what I mean? I'm the same with ladders, but I like to climb trees as a kid. As a kid, I was not afraid of, like, heights. I used to climb also, like, trees, and I used to climb much higher as a kid than I would even try and attempt now. Because I think it's something when you get older, you know, if you fall down a tree as a kid, you're mostly just gonna be fine, for the most part. If you do it as an adult, ooh, good fucking luck. You know what I mean? The body is just not the same. Okay, Camouflage is going to sleep, so we'll see you, Camouflage, in your tomorrow stream. Oh wow, I wasn't even that far behind in the chat. There we go, I reached the end. Okay, okie dokie dokie pokey. Let's see what we're doing now. Premium dungeons, of course, right? At least claim them. There we go. I kind of like to stack up on a lot of premium dungeons, and then one day I kind of do a bunch of them. What could be like really exciting to do? Let me think. Flame Nest is decent, right? I do it at 4:30. 4 minutes 30 for one run of Flame Nest. Let me get the jewel cubes. I'll get the little ones. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, maybe let's do some premiums so we can claim the guild treasure easily. Just a few. Upgrade core low. Man, I'm not getting anything good from the guild treasure for so long already. Okay, level 5 GMs. Oh, the buffs are gone. Hold up, let me relog. I want all of the buffs, man. There we go, that's much better. Penetration. Maybe today is the day where we do our premiums. Because I want something light. You know, something light that I can do really fast. And premiums can be like the perfect dungeon. Because the best drop I've ever gotten in this game, it was from premium. It was actually from this dungeon. Exciting to do EU upgrades, lol. That is... I mean, it could be very exciting if you don't fail, but... 90% of the time, I walk out much sadder than I was before extreme upgrades. No, I don't want to lose my else today. Let me enjoy it just for like a little bit longer. Maybe like after next weekend, maybe with the week up Outlet of Dead, we could gather some silver repair kits, so I wouldn't need to buy them. But the extreme upgrades, they broke me. They literally did break me. From a gambler to literally anti-gambling Chinky. Who knew that losing 2 billion could have such an effect on you, eh? Now I just feel the dopamine when I just kind of stack my ALs. Each tap on EU costs a fraction of your sanity. Yeah, it does. And the more you fail, you know, the deeper you go into the pit. And sooner or later you're gonna reach the point of no return. So do I like extreme upgrades? Absolutely not. I guess I like the idea of them, but man, I really do not like doing them. So best case scenario would be to actually start doing them when I'm already like super rich. You have like 5 billion sitting in your inventory just like that. You don't have any like cheap upgrades left to do. Okay, you know what? Do extreme upgrades. Because it would add so much combat power for me, to be fair. Especially on the bike, because my bike has literally 0 extreme upgrade. But even with that, like, I think extreme upgrade 2 doesn't cost that much. So most of the time for me it just feels better just to buy extreme level 2. I do have the extreme cores though. I have quite a few level 8s, which theoretically I would use for level 1. Then I have 30 extreme level 9s, which I would use for level 2. And then I have like 10 level 10s, which are specifically saved for extreme 3 out of 3. And further than that, I'm not even planning to go. Not in the near future at the very least. Because that extreme 4, man, it would break me. Or it would make me super excited. But if I get extreme 4 on one of my pieces, I will want extreme 4 on more of my pieces, and it's... where does it end, you know? Might as well end it at extreme 3 out of 3. Okay. Premium is done. We can claim the guild treasure. Even if I just try to invest like 1 to 200 mil, which normally doesn't sound like that much, but if you just lose it just like that, it does feel bad. I mean, maybe I could one-tap it. Let's see, maybe the silver repair kits got cheaper. No, they got more expensive. I'm not gonna do it. I can see my alts down the drain. Ooh, look at this stylish person right over here. Now, this person knows style. Demonites look so good, actually. Yes, very, very nice. I've been eyeing Force Gunner for a long time, but DM is good. DM is good enough, definitely. Is there anything super important that I need to do? I already gambled on the Troglo for today, right? I could use this ALS to try and get my collection done. Because the sooner I get the collection done, the sooner I can actually get another buff. And I'm already there. EOP I think it should still be really good to do. Let's check the prices for Paladinium materials. Material core Paladinium. I mean, it did went down the price. Oh no, it didn't. Look at this. It's still crazy expensive. It feels like literally EOP is the best dungeon to do for everyone. Because it drops a lot of Paladinium. I don't know, maybe do it? Because EOP, I think I should do actually really quick as well. I've been saying for a couple of days now, just like, guys, do EOPs. It's crazy good profit. But the price still has not reduced, so... yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, 30 million for like a full stack of Paladinium material cores, that's not even that much. You know what I mean? You can get that full stack fairly easily. Use Devil Key to buy core. Could do that, definitely. Right, the Devil Token. And then sell your Paladinium material cores. Just because it's so good in value. Let's see what kind of time I'm making here, but it should be like a fairly decent time. Because EOP is fairly good to do as a DM. You basically get through this AoE wave over here, and from now on everything here is just gonna be single target. Which I literally excel at. Yeah, maybe I should start grinding more EOPs. Because Flame Nest, I think it's not... At 4 minutes 30, you know, I'm happy that I can do it. But I still don't think it's that efficient for me to do it. You know what I mean? Once I get it down to like 3-4 minute mark, then yeah, then I think EOP is actually good to do. Not EOP, sorry, Flame Nest. EOP I can do much quicker, right? I think I can do it really, really quick. 2 minutes, something like that. That's a really good time right there. It's already 12 in the night. Are you kidding me, man? The time just flies by. I literally have to wake up in 5 hours, 30 minutes. And I'm still gonna like eat a massive meal before I go to bed. Probably it's not ideal for the health, but for me personally, it's better to eat than not to eat. And that's what I'm saying. I still have like one ready to go meal. That's like, you know, that I got from the restaurant and took it home as a takeaway. And some soup. Eating only twice a day, but man, the portions are big. Ah. The good thing is that I only have 3 shifts left, and then I have like 3 days off. And after that, I kinda only do 3 more shifts and have 5 days off. So, you know, we're gonna catch up on the grind then. Oh, get the legacy chest. EOP is really good for the like passive XP and AP as well. Oh, I should have switched to the BM2 to do it much quicker. But yeah, for like the tier of dungeons that I'm doing at the minute, I think Force Gunner would be so much more efficient. But once I actually reach like 1 million yellow combat power, then, you know, the DM power really starts to show, because then we'll actually do much bigger dungeons. For now, I think it's still good to stay at the same dungeon mark, but just do it quicker. The more you do, the stronger you get. EOP I've done quite a lot. I think more than 500 runs. Or if not more, then very close to 500 runs. Because I remember the last time I checked, it feels like 2-3 weeks ago. And it was already like 460, 450 runs in total. Sooner or later I should drop slot extender high. But even if I don't, look at all of this Paladinium equipment that I'm getting. If I wasn't working, I would try to do 30 EOPs every single day. It would probably be like the first thing that I do. Because for the time being, it's just crazy good profit in my opinion. Okay, switch back to the BM2. Sell the Paladinium cores and buy them back for the Devil's Token. I think it will be cheaper that way. Hopefully. Yeah, man, like, doing this is even better profit than just selling DP when you think about it. You sell 300 DP for what, like 75 mil? That's basically just 2 full stacks of Paladinium material cores. So yeah, I would say it's mega worth. Maybe people are not buying the Paladinium cores. I don't know, because they seem crazy expensive and they've been like that for like at least 2 days. So either people are actually buying it and not farming it themselves, or I don't even know what the deal is. Why is it still so expensive? Because little part of me was hoping that people would just start farming this more and then reduce the price for the Paladiniums. But no, man, it stays still very good, so might as well just take the opportunity and farm as much as I can. Although I can feel that I won't be able to farm like too much. Alright, we'll do a couple runs and maybe try to gamble on some upgrades. Because I know the pet, there's still stuff to gamble here. Switch this, and then this one, and fill in the rest. Extreme upgrades would be nice to do, but man, not at 7 million per silver repair kit. I mean, unless I one-tap everything. Although, to be fair, I do have like good extreme cores. Because all of my bad luck with the extreme upgrades, it was because I was using the level 7 extreme cores. Which people say just like it's super worth it, because like they made some calculations and whatnot, and even if you fail more times, it's supposed to be cheaper. I don't know about that. Extreme shit. Yes, exactly. I mean, I could trade these two for 1 silver repair kit. You know what? We'll try it. We'll try just a couple taps. Couple taps equaling couple 100 mil. Kono, I'm kind of feeling it, weirdly enough. I never feel extreme upgrades, but today I'm just like, you know, maybe. So maybe it's a sign. Let's see now. Let's go to my happy place. See if it actually works out. Because I like every single day that I log in, I like to do at least some kind of upgrade, you know? Even if just by a little bit. Get my feet wet. Get my feet in the water. Extract everything here. Oh, man. There we go. Oh no, it's still extracting. Because I'm already starting to feel sleepy. Today has been hectic. Ain't gonna lie. And after like a huge meal, I'm just gonna drop like a baby. Like a freaking baby. Baby. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna need all of my cores, to be fair. 4 score highs and 4 score... Do I have pet and train kits? That's the big question, though. I don't think I have a whole lot of pet and train kits. We'll just try to untrain just a couple. There we go, 5 pet and train kits. And then we'll jump to extreme. Because of the event collection, that's why it's so expensive. Yeah, but like other materials are not nearly as expensive as Paladinium ones, which is weird because it's farmed quite easily. EOP is definitely a good dungeon to farm. It's quick, it can give you good rewards. You know, why not? Put you over here. And where are the untrained kids? There. So yeah, so mostly from here I wanna just switch this one. Get something better. And in Covenants I wanna switch this one and try to get something a little bit better. Here HP and ignore accuracy has to go. Okay, now we can start building the pets. Boom. Resistant. Boo! I have one more untrained kit and I'ma use it immediately. There we go. I need 2 more 4-score highs. That's not gonna be a problem. I might either have them in the warehouse. Not, I'll just buy them. These I'm gonna need a bit more, so I'll take them. And these I'm definitely gonna use as well. Okay, 4-score high. Just 2 of them. And see where they take me, eh? Now I don't have pet and train kit, so I don't know if I can actually... I don't think I can... Crap! No pet and train kit. I cannot actually do it in my happy place. We actually have to go to the freaking Coral Chemist. Okay, upgrades, pet training. Put them in. Minimum damage percentage. Nah, that's pretty crap. What about here? Defense rate, still not good. And let's try to fill some slots here. The best thing here would be penetration. Normal attack damage up plus 3%. I'll actually take it. For now, yeah, that's good. That's not good. Ignore accuracies. Nah. Ignore damage reduction. I ignore opponent's damage reduction. So it's a defensive stat, I guess. Yeah, okay, not too lucky. Not too lucky with the pets. Makes me kinda anxious to try even the extreme upgrades. But we'll do it. Because what I wanted to extreme is the bike. Right? If I could get it like 2 out of 5, that would already be really, really good. Wait, don't I have level 8? I swore I had level 8 extreme cores as well. That's interesting. Okay. We might as well just use level 9s. I'd rather use better cores, but not blow through my ults really quick. Silver is quite expensive. What about the gold? Is it still 40 mil? Still 40 mil. And bronze is always expensive for some reason. If I buy 5 of these, that's 35 mil. So if I buy 7 of these, that's 50 mil. There we go. So 50 mil we invest in silver repair kits. That's gonna be all. And the rest is basically just gonna be the neutral cost of upgrading the item itself. Well guys, wish me luck. I'm going into the belly of the beast. I am going into the belly of the beast. 20 million just for one try. We'll see. Do the EU in Seni. Actually, I'm gonna do it here. I think I'm gonna do it here. At least we got some kind of upgrade already. Still using level 9s. If I succeed this one, I'm gonna start using level 10s. Okay, it's not gonna be that easy. I don't know what I expected. Try one more time. Now it's 40 million per try, so it's really, really expensive. But at least I got something, right? Crap. At least the silver repair kits are hitting nicely. If it wasn't for this cost right here, extreme upgrades wouldn't even be that bad, you know what I mean? It's this cost that eats up all your alls. And it eats them up real quick. Come on. If I succeed this with level 9s, which is... I don't know if it's gonna happen. Failed. Double fail. Okay, success. This could be the last time we do it, because I only have 2 more silver repair kits, and I'm not planning to buy any more. Man, extreme upgrades, how I hate to do them. And failed again, okay. So I think that's gonna be it. I do have one more. Okay, last try. Literally the last try. If we fail, we fail. So what, around 300 mil spent? Yeah. 300 mil and I have 1 out of 5. Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, as soon as I use all of my extreme cores, I'm just gonna rely on just buying extreme upgrades. Not gonna do them myself. Because every single time I try and do them... Well, this time at least I got something for the 300 mil, right? 30 defense and 40 defense rate. It kind of shows a little bit. But not much. Okay, let's see. It's getting pretty late. I wonder how long was the stream. It felt like we only been streaming for like 20 minutes, but the sleep is hitting me hard. I'm gonna eat a massive meal. As I'm saying, once I get the car, it's gonna be so much better. Because I can save like so much time. I would wake up probably at 7. Right? Just because of the traffic. So I would get to the job before 8. Like 15 minutes before 8, something like that. Oh man, waking up at 7, it would be such a blessing. An hour and a half extra of sleep. What are you even talking about? I can't believe the bus takes so long. You know, it feels the bus is kind of like a car, but since it stops at every single stop and it's not going exactly where you need to go, it just takes so freaking long. But yeah, man. I just need to power through the September. And then it's gonna be good. Okay, let's see if we can... I know one more gamble that we can do. I know it's 40 forge gems, but let's do it. If we're unlucky with the extreme cores, maybe we'll be lucky with the shop. It's not really looking like it's gonna be the case. Let me see. Stain clones. I'm gonna need 10 of them. There we go. 1 million each. Come on, troglodytes. Pop another potion out. No. Hey, just wanted to check if you're still streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming, but I'm not gonna be streaming for long, because I have to wake up in 5 hours, 25 minutes. And by the time I finish eating, I'll have like 4 hours, 40 minutes of sleep left. Something like that. And I know that tomorrow is gonna be hectic at work as well. But it is what it is. The season should end sooner or later, so after the season ends, it's gonna be much better. Now, what I do, I stopped basically using my white troglodyte fruit for Orbs of Dragon. Since I still have some honor to work on, I'd rather do it more quickly. I just try to keep 20 of them just in case. For the next day, you know, if I actually drop like a good potion of luck, I'll be able to purchase it. Because my honor is not even too bad. Like, we're already hitting, there we go, 52%. Maybe I'll have a lot of elixir as well. 518 elixir, yeah, that's a decent amount. Buy 100 of these potions from the guild shop. This is how I upgrade my honor. I think like I got pretty far. Pretty quick in terms of honor. 57%. And the last place where you can use your honor. 10, 17. Let's get 17 merit evaluation orders. These I always love to buy. You can use DP to get them, but I think it's better to buy them. Because the price is actually kind of good. And this is the third and the last place where I get my honor. Open store. Purchase the exchange tickets for 12,000 war XP. And there you go, 17 medals. Don't use your medals just like that. I think it's a waste in my opinion. You're already honor 20, it's already maxed anyways. You can get to 21. Yes, but once I reach max honor, I'm actually gonna get 30% more gold insignia. And I think it's really good because I'm focusing... Basically, war is my all-time priority right now for this whole month. We have the war event, plus the event pass is kind of related to war, so... That's why I'm going so hard on honor. I want to max it out, and then it's gonna be easier to max out my gold insignia by 30% easier. You know what I mean? So you can kind of think of, I'm not buying honor points, I'm actually buying gold merit points. And merit points are really, really exciting. I'll tell you that. The amount of combat power you gain, like we're gonna see, because I'm probably gonna unlock this one right here. You will get max honor while evaluating medals. Yeah, but like, do you understand my logic here? That sure, over time I would still reach max honor for the time being, but the sooner I reach max, the sooner I start to enjoy 30% benefit on my freaking gold insignia. There we go. Switch all of them into stars, and now we can start evaluating. Fairly decent. That's pretty crap. Okay, I'll take it. And let's see what we have here. That's better. Come on, couple gold ones. This one was actually better before. Gold? No, this one was better before as well. This one is almost maxed. Wow, okay, let's reset these. And there you have it. You don't get extra merit from that. Read it again. Wait, what? Let's read it again. Accounts. Oh, with maximum merit points gain 30%. Bruv, it's the other way around. Are you kidding me? Man, sometimes my mind just sees what it wants to see. Well, that's shit. Yeah, then it was wasteful to use the white troglodyte fruits. Because I don't think that the Honor 30 is gonna be literally that soon. You know? Man, okay, I'm actually happy that we read it, because I kind of got it in my mind once that I get more merit points if I have full honor, and I just kind of just started ignoring this. And if you didn't say anything, I would have done this for like this whole month. So that's why I'm happy to make mistakes, because if you learn from them, you know, because it could have been weeks before, you know, I actually learned from this. Damn, okay. Okay, well, thank you for letting me know. 57%, it's kind of good. It's kind of good. From this point onward, now we only level up honor through the evaluation of the medals. Glad to help. Yeah, you did help. Oh, man. Because look at this. It gives a little bit. 57%. 58. 59. And that's it. Okay. Because if I'm only getting my honor just by medals, I think it's literally gonna take me like 14, 15 days to get this to 100%. But yeah, after this point, I'm not gonna use any guild elixirs and troglodyte fruit for honor. Unless, you know, a patch comes in like really soon, where we get raised to like honor 30. I mean, I could still keep buying those honor potions and just keep stacking them and not use them. Just kind of prepare for, you know, the big honor event where it actually increases the cap. Okay. Well, let me show you how cool, like, gold insignia actually is. And this is a nice place. 835, 829. Okay. So look at this. I'm just gonna unlock this 1 point. 836, 500. So that was literally like 700 combat power right there. Sooner or later we get honor 30. It will most likely come when episode 36 comes out. Yeah, so it's gonna take a while. And maybe just naturally, you know, going with the medals, it's gonna maybe fall in line literally as the new patch comes in. Because when I'm working, I can only do 1 war per day. But on my free days, I try to do like 3, 4. So yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, all in all, not too bad, right? Today I kind of want to say wasted, but not entirely wasted. We basically bought Extreme 1 out of 5 for like 300 mil. Not counting the cores, right? Because I cannot sell them, right? So I might as well just use them. And maybe in the upcoming episodes, like, I'll finish off my level 9s, and then I have like 10 level 10 extreme cores. And after that, it's just gonna stay as it is. The level 10s I really want to use for 3 out of 3. So maybe if this is still 1 out of 5, then I'll use my level 10s for either this or this. You know? To get it maxed. In the gold insignia, only when you unlock the expanded, they can use the stats on dungeons, right? Yes, yes. You can actually read it. It's, as you can see, there you go, applies attack rate 1 on dungeons and fields. So once you hit this point, it actually starts increasing your combat power. Everything else is just for war. As you can see, it doesn't say that it increases in dungeons and fields. I think this one also kind of usually does. Yeah, this one is also for dungeons and fields. So this point will give you like combat power, and then you need to reach this point. Because all of these are basically gonna give you a lot of combat power. This is the goal. I did the same with ignore damage reduction. As you can see. All of this gave me like a lot of combat power. So yeah, like gold insignia is very fun. I do like it. Like, I like it a lot, to be fair. And I guess that's why I'm doing so many wars, you know? I'm not skipping any single wars. Man, my cat is literally like out of its mind. She went outside, then she immediately wanted to come back inside because she didn't like how outside was. She rigmarolled here for like 20 minutes, interrupting the stream. And now she wants to go outside again. We're like, I know 100% I could bet money on this. If I let her outside now, she's gonna be meowing outside in like 2 minutes. It's like, let me in, it's cold outside. And sometimes I do not get like what my cat is thinking. Still no kitty picture. Ooh! Hold up, Okay, now she hid from me. Bro, you see how my cat is? She was here, and now she's gone. As soon as I grabbed the phone. Oh, hold up. Some kitty pictures are gonna be incoming. Oh. Where's my camera? Oh, it's in night mode. There we go. Hold up, let me see if I got a single good picture. Every single one of them is blurry. Can you hear her through the mic? She's meowing pretty hard. Man. Well, okay, I got one good picture. Because she keeps moving. Oh. Ooh, that's a good picture right there. Still a bit blurry, but it's gonna be fine. So guys, if you wanna see kitty pictures, join the Discord. I'm literally gonna upload them literally right now. And maybe if I get super good ones, but it's kind of hard to, because whenever she sees me, she starts moving, you know? But once she doesn't see the camera, she's really photogenic. 6 cents, bro. Yeah. But it's good that you reminded me, man. I gotta pause the winged engine and check it out. Okay, guys, so all of you, join the Discord. Kitty Pictures is gonna be there in literally 1 minute. So for today, I am ending the stream. Today is like a bit shorter stream, but you know, I'm gonna have like 4 hours of sleep. But yeah, maybe tomorrow we can go a bit longer. Also, I'm gonna have some updates on how the mix actually went for the rap. And I don't know, like the guy who's doing it is pretty talented, so hopefully it's gonna be like, it's gonna come out nicely. Anyways, so I say goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.